was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase, so catch me if I fall.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Welcome to Full Time Sports Network. Welcome to England versus Israel, the European Under-21 Champions Group C second game. It's going to be an interesting one. I'm looking forward to this game, specifically, mainly because I'm an England fan, but mainly because I get to see Smith Rowe. I don't get to see him very often at Arsenal, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. Right, we have got the lineups. I can't put them up like I normally do because they don't release their team sheets like they do normally. Right, so we've got James Trafford in goal, James Garner, Harwood Bellis, Levi Colwell, Ben Johnson, Madueke, Angel Gomez, Curtis Jones, Smith Rowe, Gibbs White, and Anthony Gordon. For Israel, we've got Peretz in goal, Leu, Revivo, Cohen, Lemkin, Jabbar. You got Kalali, you've got Gendelman, Azule, Gluck, and Turgman. Israel, to be fair, are not a bad team. So, and they did draw against Germany in their first game, 1-1. England obviously beat Czech Republic 2-0. Lee Carsley, to be fair, does set the England team up rather well. So I'm kind of looking forward to watching them play. They do excite me, but so do Israel. I've heard a lot of good stuff about the Israel team. So we'll see. Big up to Steve, the Aussie Gooner. Yes, the lads and King. Your hope, your wish has come true. ESR does start. Not 100% sure where he's starting. They've got him on the left on the thing that I use. However, he does play quite centrally when I see him for the under-21s. But we'll wait and see. They're just going for the national anthems at the moment. But big up to everyone that is listening and tuning in. Let's just try and get the score up. It's probably about 3 minutes away from the kickoff. Just to let you know, there will be a show at 8 as well. For anyone that's a Premier League fan, so you support any Premier League team, I will be going through all the transfers in and out of all the clubs. And these are confirmed transfers by the Premier League, so that means they've been rubber stamped by the Premier League. So yes, some have got the here we go, as everyone likes to hear it, but they're not confirmed. So the confirmed transfers I will go through later, and I will update that every week. Not sure it's going to be every Sunday, but yeah, it will be at least every week. I'll do it weekly. Just can't guarantee it's going to be at a set time because of other stuff I do, obviously. But just to let you know, also next weekend I'll be doing 2 quarterfinals out of the 4. And then on the following Sunday, which will be the final, I will cover the final. So whoever's in the final, whoever it may be, I will be doing it. They're just singing an English national anthem right now. There's Lee Carsley, someone that I don't even want to mention standing next to him. Doesn't exist to me anymore. It's a better turnout than it was last night in the game between Portugal and Netherlands. Better turnout. Big up the English fans that have gone over there, and big up to the Israeli fans. I've seen plenty of them out there as well. So they're all just having a shake of the hands. Let's hope this referee is not like he was last night, because he was really weird. He was so weird last night. It was like, I think he dished out about 9-10 cards. I'll see. Right, on this team sheet, they've got Smith Rowe on the right. So yeah, obviously no one has an idea. Gordon and Gibbs are on a yellow card, so they need to be careful not to get a suspension for the next game. It is the Slovenian. Obranovic is the ref. Let's hope he's a little bit more sensible than the guy last night. I can't remember where he was. Was he from? He was Romanian, wasn't he, that guy last night? Absolute weirdo. Honestly, some of the decisions yesterday was crazy. It wasn't even that feisty to like get 9 cards out of it. Looking forward to see Ben Johnson play. I quite like him, to be honest. He's a player, a versatile player. He can play left back, right back, centre back. What I haven't done, which I normally do, is just get up there who they all play for, because just in case there's someone that goes, oh, he's good. So I can have a rough idea where they play and how much they're worth as well. Because what I will say, and I'll stick with this, even though I've watched it again as well, I still wasn't impressed by Gravenberch at all. Gravenberch had an awful game. Really bad. Now, obviously, that might have something to do with his situation at Munich. I'll put it that way. Obviously, he wants to leave and stuff like that, but I think he's a little bit stuck. I can't see anyone coming in for him. Who else didn't have it? There's quite a few that really disappointed me. Broby was the only one that really stood out. Quentin Timber didn't have a good game. It was a really weird one, considering it was like 2 of the best teams. I was quite disappointed with the game. Really was. But we're here to talk about England versus Israel, and well, we're currently 1 minute overdue here, and we're now taking the knee. Don't remember them doing that yesterday. Did they do it yesterday? I'll be honest, I can't remember them doing that yesterday. Or maybe I'm wrong. Well, there's a false start. So we're still not even started. Don't know why. No, this referee's not filled with much confidence, because the same problem happened anyway. The player was encroaching in the wrong area. Honestly, madness. So I'm going to be interested to see where Smith Rowe is. So Smith Rowe is on the far left. Okay, so it's Curtis Jones and Angel Gomez in the middle. Ben Johnson is the left back. Smith Rowe is definitely the left winger. Colwell's been very calm with the ball, literally holding it and just waiting to see what movement is made. Colwell was trying to put Gordon through here. Oh, good little attempt at a 1-2 there with Gibbs White. Not bad start from England. I'll be honest, this is kind of Anthony Gordon's level. He's got some quality, but he's not like fully there as where people have put him. Like saying, oh, he's such an amazing talent, or he's overhyped. I would say he's overhyped. I just don't think he's not quite ready yet as a player. England just bossing possession at the moment. We're in 2 minutes in. Looks a very, very warm day out there, I have to be honest. Maybe warmer than it is here today, but honestly, today here it's about 28 Celsius. And when you live in the Midlands, you've got no breeze whatsoever, no natural breeze. It's kind of a killer. It's not fun. So if you can hear the fan in the background, I do apologise. But if I didn't have it on, I'd just be melting on the screen. Here we go. It's Gibbs White. Here's Smith Rowe. Good first touch. Smith, oh, good, well cut out there by Israel. Ben Johnson. Back to Curtis Jones. Oh, beautiful by England here. Beautiful. Madueke, Smith Rowe, goal! Get in there.
Welcome to my party. We're just getting started. A life.
It's offside. Who was offside? But the play by England there was incredible. Oh yeah, he was. Fair enough. Never mind. Scrap that. Good goal. But it was offside. Damn it. Great back heel by Smith Rowe. Oh dear. Yeah, that's true. If England win this game, they're actually already through, aren't they, to the quarters? That's true. So the commentators are in the year as well. But the passing and the oh, hang on. Israel. Oh no, they've cleared it now. But the actual one-touch football by England was just sublime. Really, really good. Oh, here comes Gomez. Trying to find Gordon. Israel goalkeeper comes out very quickly there and collects the ball. What a game so far, though, by England. England look amazing. Like, absolutely amazing. I think whilst the game is just a little bit calm, mind you, Israel trying to put an attack on here, but it goes out for throwing. I'm going to quickly go through who most of the Israel players play for. See if there's any big clubs that they play for. Well, Luke plays for Salzburg, so he's someone obviously to keep an eye on because obviously he's in the Red Bull franchise. Probably the best way of putting it. But other than that, mainly just play in Israel themselves. Yeah, so Gluck is the 19-year-old. So I'll keep an eye. I'm pretty sure he's playing Gluck. Let's have a look here. Oh. Gunn just gave the ball away there, but Trafford has got the ball back. It's all good. Pretty sure Gluck is playing. Yeah, he is. Number 10. So number 10. Yeah, I see him now. So Gluck is the one I'm going to keep an eye out for because he is in the Red Bull system. And if there's anyone else that impressed me, I shall let you know. Kind of do this like talent scouting, really. See if anyone looks decent. Levi Colwell with a good pass there to Morgan Gibbs White. Here's Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe still. Curtis Jones to Gardner. It's out for a throw-in. James Gardner. I know the name. It's kind of doom-laden. Yeah, it is the one I thought. Why is he playing right back? trying to look at their team here, and I'm trying to work out why he's playing right back. Minded, they've only got one left back. That might have something to do with it. I don't know if Max Aarons is actually injured or not. But yeah, James Gardner is playing right back in this system. I'm sure he could do it. He's a defensive midfielder, so it shouldn't be too difficult. And to be honest, he's got a good pass on him as well, so yeah, probably not too bad of an idea. Here's Smith Rowe, back to Colwill. Garner puts it back to James Trafford. I'm going to do my best not to talk about his brother, because that guy really winds me up. Here's Gordon through here. My only issue is England don't have a striker. They're all attacking midfielders or wingers or some kind of forward. Here's a Gordon. Oh, cut back, blocked. 2 shots blocked there in quick succession by Israel. And now what's happened? What's happened? The referee's blown for something. I have no idea why. Guy Luzon is absolutely furious. What's the ref done? I don't know what the ref's. I don't know what happened there, because the ref's just giving the ball back to England just to get on with it. I don't know if something happened. Didn't see anything personally. I'd say there's about over 1,000 or so from what I can see on that side of the pitch. There's over 1,000 people there, which is way better than yesterday. Yesterday was pretty much scouts. But it's good start first. Good first 10 minutes so far. Good evening to Chris. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Here's Israel. Good defending there by Curtis Jones. But so far, Israel posed no threat whatsoever to England. But England can't be complacent. You never know. So I'm going to look through the. Have England actually got a striker? No. I would be pushing it to say Cameron Archer's a striker. He's more of a centre forward, so like behind the striker. Probably false 9, maybe, but yeah, they haven't got any strikers. That is a bit of a problem, isn't it? England level, no strikers. Israel got a throw in here. Just my usual self, as everyone knows me. Oh, Anthony Gordon fouled there. Free kick to England. Look, we all love you, Chris. We all love you. Yeah, clear foul there on Anthony Gordon. 11.5 minutes gone. 0-0. Good start by England. I do like the way that they play football. Lee Carsley, considering he was a defensive midfielder, has them set up quite nicely, to be fair. Here's Israel trying to build an attack once again up against James Garner, this is my bit. Oh, well, no, decent. Good tackle there by James. I just know James is not that fast, which is the only bit that worries me as a right back. Like, he needs a bit of pace, and he's not that quick, but he did well there, so big up to James. England have been less threatening in the last 5 minutes, but there's definitely the quality there. Oh, jeez. Ben Johnson just done a foul throw. Like, seriously. They're saying it's very hot there and humid. It's probably very similar to what it is in England then, to be fair. Because it is rather hot. It is rather humid. It's not comfortable. No offence to the England boys, but they are going to struggle in this heat compared to the Israelis. Here comes Madueke trying to build a counter-attack. Not fouled, says the ref. Okay, these refs are weird. Good defending there by James. See, James Gardner is very strong as well, so he has that better than a right back would, because right backs don't tend to be that strong because they tend to be quick. So yeah, James is an interesting one. I'm going to keep an eye on how well he does at right back, but I quite like it so far from what I've seen. I just worry about against a pacey winger, would he struggle? It would be interesting to see like him up against Somerville yesterday from Netherlands. Obviously very pacey. That would be a better marker to say how good he is as a right back. But so far, he's not put a foot wrong. So impressed. I'm impressed so far. Here comes England building a slow attack down. Not so much one-touch football. Trying to speed it up a little bit now. Here's Gibbs White. Tries to dink it in. Gordon, goal. That's got to be a goal this time, surely.
Welcome to my party. We're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scar.
Yes. Yes. There we go. First goal. Anthony Gordon with the goal. Beautifully crossed by Gibbs White. Good header by Anthony Gordon. Nothing wrong with that goal whatsoever. Good finish. Excellent stuff. Happy days, happy days. Yeah. Or was it last 16? Last 16. I've got the quarterfinals next weekend. Pretty sure it's quarterfinals, if I'm honest. Hope everyone is well. Garlo going to announce 3 signings this upcoming week. I think, to be fair, I think Arsenal will probably announce at least 2 this week, maybe leading up to 3, pushing into maybe the weekend or the following week. But who are you going to be signing? Do you know? Do you know who they are? Oh, Here's Madueke. Way too high for Smith Rowe. But, no. I'll say Ben Johnson's better collected there. So who are you signing? Do we know? Or was it all rumours for you at the moment? See, what I like about League One, League Two, and a little bit of Championship as well, they just sign people out of nowhere. It's fantastic. There doesn't tend to be that many rumours. It's just, look, new signing. Look, new signing. Ooh. James Garner made a little bit of error there, but cleared it up very quickly. Oh, honestly, England looks so dangerous on every attack. You've got Gordon, you've got Smith Rowe, you've got Madueke, you've got Gibbs White. Yes, none of them are strikers, but they're just dangerous. Absolutely dangerous going forward. So the Herberts can stop complaining, howling at the moon like a wolf. Our fans throwing names about like it's confetti. Oh, okay. It's one of those. Look, get excited. As I've always said, get excited about new signings. You need some good quality now, especially in League One. But yeah, let's get excited. You always get excited about new signings. And so you should be. Here comes England trying to build another attack. They look dangerous as soon as you get into the final third. They go to like one-touch football. So it's very impressive. But until then, it's a very slow process. Here's Smith Rowe. He does start out on the left, but does cut in a heck of a lot. Come up to 21 minutes played. I actually think we already made a lot of signings, just not announced due to them being on holiday. Yeah, it's the problem a lot of people don't get. When the window opens, most of the players are on holiday. And so it's a little bit difficult to say, hold up the shirt whilst you're on holiday in the Canary Islands. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult. So yeah, someone said Andy Carroll being thrown about a lot. My response to that is interesting, a bit surprising, but Austin went to League Two. Well, it'll be interesting. I think that there's going to be a lot of interesting transfers this summer. Surprising ones as well. Because as I was doing the prep work for the show later, Billy Sharp has not been tapped up by anybody yet. He's left on a free from Sheffield United. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with him. Don't think he's quite ready to retire yet. All right, corner to England here. Just waiting for the corner to be taken. Dinked in. Dealt with so far by Israel. Not that well. Gordon's gone for a shot, blocked. Gomez has got the ball back. Back out to Gibbs White. Just going to dink it in again. Well collected by the goalkeeper. Good, brave goalkeeping there. Seeing Carroll play for both of our clubs. Yeah, true. Interesting, wouldn't it? Be interesting. It happens a little bit between Arsenal and Wolves, being my local club. Fans are hilarious. They put tweets up saying he saw his player outside one of ours. Carlisle is a place that people go to, or pit stop as well, to go somewhere else. So it's just mad. It really is. Because I tell you how many times you see Wolves players in town. I've seen them twice. I've seen a player twice in the town. I've lived here 10 years. And I've seen the same player twice, actually, funny enough. You just don't see them around, really. They all live around here. You don't see them in town. They do their own thing, or go to nicer places than Wolverhampton. To be fair, they said about Joe Garner last summer he joined in January, so they eventually got it right. True. Look, it's going to be a busy week. A lot of people are going to be back from holiday. There'll be signings galore this week, I reckon, after kind of mainly gossip week last week. This week there'll be some proper transfers. And then leading into the following one, which is where the free transfers can officially be announced by whoever they sign for. So that'll be a big week. The 1st of July, when they can officially play for the new club. And a lot of those players don't have to announce it until the 1st of July. So even though they're out of contract, they don't officially have to announce it. They don't have to. They don't owe anyone to do that. So it's going to be an interesting one to see who's signed for who. Here's Madueke. Curtis Jones playing very defensively. Here's Ben Johnson, dinks it in, and it goes out of play. 2 of them will be transfers. Either might be hearing back from one of our players out of contract. Yeah. See, that's the other thing, is what players have decided to stay, even though they're out of contract. They can re-sign at any point, even though the deadline extension was 2 weeks ago. Yeah. But yeah, it's like some of these players that have left the Premier League clubs for the show I'm doing later. Yes, they're a free transfer, but doesn't necessarily mean that they will leave permanently. Like the Man United one, like the official Premier League released players, the hair's not on it. Even though United going adamant that he could be leaving. Until he's left. He hasn't left, as far as I'm concerned. So, yeah. Well, Ben Johnson down here. This is a lot of pain as well, actually. Looks like holding his knee. Let's have a look. Oh, ow. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's painful. Having a few clashes. Is Gibbs White. Jordan. I think it just hit him. I don't think it was a header. I think it hit him in the face. Morgan Feeney and Amari Patrick are the ones we're waiting to hear back from on extensions. I hope Feeney signs, but I doubt it with Hearts, Aberdeen, and Hibs, who are in Europe interested. Hibs are not. No, the Hibs have missed out. So yeah, but Aberdeen are, I think. To be honest, I can't remember who made it in Scotland. Christian Dennis gone to Tranmere on 2-year deal, which I'm not bothered about as much as the top scorer. Most goals came first half of the season. He's League 2 level, stroke a good signing for them. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, there is a bit of a level that you kind of have to be at League 1. This is why when I see players, I like to say the level that I think they are. But yeah, some are very League 2, wouldn't make it in League 1. Come up to half an hour played now. Dennis is 34 as well. We aren't going to offer him suitable. No, definitely not. It's very rare that kind of contract's offered, really, as well. Oh, Smith Rowe just didn't manage to control that there. Angel Gomez is sublime. I don't know what Man United were thinking. What's the ref going up for now? I swear these refs have got a really weird mindset for this championship. I've watched a few games. Obviously, it's the second one I've done as Watchalong. But they seem to really stick to the rule book on some bits and kind of forget the rule book on another. They're very strange creatures. Maybe it's the heat. Here comes England again. Here's Smith Rowe, Gibbs White. Cleared by Israel. So the problem with Israel, they've just got no one to aim for. So as soon as they get up there, they're coming back with the ball already. Because they just lose possession really quick. I have to be honest, no one's impressed me in the Israel lineup at all. But the goalkeeper's been alright, if I'm being honest, but that's probably because he's been involved in a bit. But he hasn't made a mistake. He's collected the ball when he's needed to. He's saved the ball when he's needed to. There's nothing you do about the goal or goals. One was disallowed. So yeah, decent goalie. Other than that, no. Patrick extension is controversial as we gave him deadline. There comes Smith Rowe here. Oh, cut out there. As we gave him deadline, still no answer. Fans think it's his snobby agent, while player himself had something different, saying he's considering all options. It's madness, isn't it? Absolutely madness. But it's a good game so far from England, and I have heard that the Czech Republic are beating Germany, which is surprising, I have to be honest. England beat Czechia 2-0. Israel drew 1-1 with Germany. To be honest, I might look at the German team. I'd be interested to see who's in that team. Let's have a look. Who is... who's in the lineup for Germany? New signing that Brentford. Oh yeah, to be fair, that's not a good team, if I'm honest. Okay, yeah, that's not very good. By the what's going on with the German under-21s? That's not a very good team. Oh dear. Italy are 2-up against Switzerland. Not so surprising. They've got Nonto. Yeah, they're a much better team. Tonoli. It's crazy how good the Italian under-20s and 21s are. Patrick said that because our fans were having a go at him, he's still considering an extension as well. My opinion is I want players to play for us that couldn't care less about him move on. Evening to Peter and Hush. Peter said, I would never possibly get involved in another team's fans' outlook on players. And if that's what Chris feels, then that's Chris. That's how Chris feels. There's nothing wrong with that at all. It's 36 minutes played now. Game has dwindled out a little bit, if I'm honest. This game looks really good. Most England players have looked really good. Gomez has stood out really well. Here's Smith Rowe to Gibbs White. I think the lack of a striker is a problem. I'm going to say it. I'm going to continue to say it because I think it is a problem. If you don't have a striker, you've got nothing to aim for. And Gordon is kind of the number 9. And that isn't the striker for me. With respect, Peter here was given a deadline 2 weeks later. No answer. Best moving on from players like that. What they're waiting for, the cows to return to the farm. He scored a memorable goal in playoff final. Chris Lowe. I'm not going to say who's right or wrong on that one, not my club. Whoa, 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 whoa. So it was a mistake by Colwell there. There's Israel on the attack. I don't know really what went wrong there, because it was a pass that just didn't reach the target. Corner to Israel. That was the weirdest corner I've ever seen. The ball pretty much went back to the halfway line. I honestly don't know why. Congratulations to him, Peter. Where was he the whole season? It's been awful all season. He's a racing horse with no control. He has pace, but no end product, failing to jump hurdles. Ouch. Look, we know what Chris is like. Chris is very honest, and there's nothing wrong with that. But Israel have come into this game a little bit, mainly down to England. They've let them come back into it. A little bit of lack passing. There's Madueke. Held back there. Come up to 40 minutes played now. Big up to Dog 69. Hope you're doing well. Trying to work out who you support there. Who you support? Is that Liverpool? So I can't tell you which team that is there, mate. But big up to you. It's not a bad game. England were very good the first 10 minutes. Then they went into third gear, and they're kind of in second gear now. Here's Gibbs White, though, saying that. Madueke. Pushed out really far here. That's James Gardner. Madueke. Is that a foul? I don't know how that's a foul. Indeed, ouch, my eyes don't lie to me. He supports Liverpool. Big up to you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. Yes, very close to 500. But on here, we enjoy just chatting with everyone that comes into the channel and enjoys a watch along with me. And I pick some random ones, I have to be honest. But I enjoy them. If I'm going to watch the game properly, I like some company, if anyone's got the time. Oh, crikey. England are literally just letting Israel come back to this game here. Oh, first good opportunity for Israel there, and just not taken by Thundergun. Jeez. Big up to you then, mate. Big up. Here's Anthony Gordon. Here's England. They just kind of... For me, the problem is Gardner and Johnson. I'm not saying Gardner's having a bad game, he's not. But when you're not naturally a right back, you don't do the stuff that a right back does. So It just doesn't look quite right on the right, which is why mainly the attacks have been down the left with Ben Johnson and Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe can't control it. It goes out. Oh, it's a 43 minutes played now. Here's Curtis Jones. I enjoy chatting with everyone until Peter comes in with his nonsense. Chris, the Cape Crusader of all sports. Look, it would just have nice chat whilst we watch some football. Even if you're not watching football, just have a nice chat. Chat about whatever. Chat about the club that you support. Yeah, this is international football, so brings us all together here. We've got Newcastle, Chelsea, we've got Liverpool, we've got Arsenal, we've got Nottingham Forest, all repping here today. I think Lee Carsley has to have a proper good chat with his players at half time. After starting off really well, they really have phased out really badly. Yeah, the commentator saying about stoppage time. I can't see there being any stoppage time. Don't think there's been a foul. Oh. So Ben Johnson's got a yellow card here for a foul. It looked like a foul. The ref did take time to decide if it was a foul or not. Let's have a look. Yeah. It's untidy by Ben Johnson. He was clearly looking at the player. Yeah. Very messy by Ben Johnson. This will probably be the last play of the game, to be honest. Be this free kick, and that'll be it. Brilliant stuff. Thank you ever so much. Big up to everybody that's been part of this. Big up to everybody. Just subbed, and now you've got your 500 subs. Thank you ever so much. Really appreciate it. Big up to everyone that's subscribed, followed us, and tuned into all our channels, even if it's not everything that because we obviously do different sports, different football. We don't just do one team. So big up to everyone. Really appreciate it. Liverpool fan, are you FSG out? So ask Peter. So just waiting for this free kick here for Israel. It's kind of a dangerous position, to be fair. Oh, good save by James Trafford there. There's no time to set the corner, and they're just done half time straight away. So, guys, I'll leave you to it. You guys carry on chatting in the chat box. I'm just going to have a quick break. I'm going to put the half time up, and I guarantee I'll forget by the time I get back. But hey ho, and I'll be back to talk about the halftime stats. Be back very shortly, guys.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. Damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great. I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall. Praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap. I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember life before you, that's fact. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall. There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. Damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall. Praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap. I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember life before you, that's fact. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall. There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. Damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall. I'm falling fast, sitting here praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap, I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember life before you, that's fact. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. Our first time, our first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall.
Welcome back. Okay, so the first half stats are as follows: 67% possession for England, 33 for Israel. 3 shots for England, 4 shots for Israel, 1 shot on target each. We've got 1 corner each, and we've also got 1 yellow card, I believe, just for Ben Johnson. Let's go into the teams and how they're performing according to this system that I use. Anthony Gordon and Curtis Jones are the 2 best players for England. Not for me. Angel Gomez has been brilliant. Ben Johnson's up there as well. Personally, I think he's had a bit of a shocker. James Garner, I think that's a bit unfair, the rating they've given him so far. Madueke, yeah, he's been quiet. So that's about right. For Israel, the best player has been Gil Cohen, which is their centre-back. For me, it's been their goalkeeper. So, yeah, it's not a system I particularly trust, if I'm honest, when it comes to player ratings, but it is what it is. Let's go into the other half times for the other groups. So we've got group... what group's this? Don't know. Group... No idea. It doesn't tell me. Well, it should do, but it doesn't. Right, so it's Switzerland versus Italy, anyway. It's 3-0 to Italy. You've got Loren. Hang on, who's scored here? Let me just go into the goal scores because they've just put up initials. So Lorenzo Parola has scored a goal. Parisi and Nonto with the goals for Italy, and they are 3-0 up. So they're looking good. To be fair, it's a very strong Italy lineup. Czech Republic are beating Germany 1-0. Goal by, of course, again, it's first name. I have no idea what the surname is. Vaclav Zeksk. I have no idea who he is. But he has scored. He's their number 9. The Germans not getting good ratings. Schade, the guy that's just signed for Brentford on a permanent, who, to be honest, I wasn't impressed by, is having a shocker by according to this rating. And that, to be honest, would not surprise me in the slightest. I'm not FSG out at all, to be honest. I think Klopp and the players need to take responsibility for the past season. 100% for me. For me, and I know it going over old information here, and you probably will disagree, but for me, signing Gakpo was a mistake. That was when you needed to buy a midfielder. You didn't. You bought another forward. You didn't exactly add anything to Liverpool, so I don't really get that one. You want Klopp out, Chris. I'm not saying that, Peter. I'm saying that he should take responsibility for the past season. I want to see if he can rebuild his own team. He's rebuilt other managers' teams, but so far hasn't rebuilt his own team. True. I just think the Gakpo signing was really weird when they clearly needed a midfielder and they didn't get one. So, bit odd. Right, it's probably about 3 minutes away from second half kicking off, so I will prepare this now so I don't make the error of leaving it up like I normally do. So let's see if there's any changes. Oliver Skip's having a big workout. There's a few players having a big workout at half time. Yeah, not been a bad game. Angel Gomez has been brilliant. Obviously plays for Lille. 22 now. So this will be his obviously last under 21s. To be fair, I think most of these players, this will be the last under 21s. The youngest player is 20 in the team. There's quite a few of them actually that are 20. But yeah, it'll be their last under 23 or under 21. I don't want to say under 23. Under 21 competition for a lot of them. So yeah, not bad. So I'm just going through some of the players. I'm not saying they're injured, so I just don't understand why Max Aarons isn't playing when they've got a left back in Luke Thomas. Because that's the bit they look a little bit odd on. They look odd with having a defensive midfielder there, and yeah, it's just doesn't look right. Cole Palmer's warming up as well. Frank Wait, absolute monster of a centre back there, warming up. Cameron Archer warming up. Probably see Cameron Archer coming on if I'm honest. Israel players are out. Gakpo being great in my opinion, but we didn't need him. We need midfielders. Yeah, yeah, you just didn't need him. You know, it was a strange signing when you clearly didn't need it. And now you've got Fabio Carvalho going out on loan for Leipzig. He kind of stunted his growth a little bit because you signed him with the thought that he would start. And he's going to Leipzig, so Leipzig are not going to just have him training with the first team and you won't see him. So it's a bit of a strange one, that one, but look, we'll see what happens. Liverpool were not willing to sell Carvalho, by the way, though. It's only a loan, and a loan was the only thing that was be accepted. Let's have a quick look at update on the Twitter sphere. I was confused by Carvalho signing. Never fit our system as an attacking midfielder winger. We don't play with attacking midfielders. Yeah, I don't know. I think he could have played him. If I'm honest, I think he's good. Israel making a change here. Galali's coming off. Okay. I will not bother with the substitutions because after doing yesterday's game, they do go a little bit mental with the subs. So I'm not going to get into that again. Because to be honest, trying to spell their names is a nightmare. Game is underway. Only way he fitted is if he played on wing. I think he could have played on left, if I'm honest. I don't think he was quite ready for Liverpool. I think he could have done with another season at Fulham, if I'm honest. Thought that was quite a big jump. But yeah, I just realised I lost my tick off my. Yeah. England need to wake up a little bit. They were very lacking in the second part of this first half. Here's Madueke. Oh, well cut out there by Israel. Oh, here comes Anthony Gordon here. Through. Oh, no. That was not a penalty. Did not like that at all. That's a yellow card for me. For diving. Didn't like that. I'll be honest, I didn't like that at all from Anthony Gordon. Threw himself down. Yeah, that was one just for you guys to forget, really, wasn't it? Jeez. What an awful signing. Absolutely. I'd love to know how much you paid for him, because obviously there's a loan fee when you sign someone on loan. It's still a fee. I'd love to know how much you paid for him. Israel started the second half a little bit better. Got themselves a bit of confidence here. I cannot keep that in. It goes out for an England throw-in. Here comes England. Here comes Gibbs White. Trying to put through Madueke. Madueke's through here. Oh, what the heck was that? Awful finish by Madueke, and I've just seen the replay of it. Should have found Anthony Gordon there. Would have been a good finish for Anthony Gordon, I'm sure. Bad decision there. There's a player in Madueke. He just needs to improve on his finishing and his final decision making. I don't know what I'm seeing that the refs clearly seeing. Madness. Seriously, how is that a foul? Oh my word. I'm not impressed by these refs, I have to be honest. 51 minutes played now. 4 million. Jeez, that's mad. I've emailed Liverpool, just put a ban on signing attackers. Yeah, they do. They need to well, to be honest, see the Arsenal fan base having a meltdown because we've got no signings in, even though we're close to like signing at least 2 third possible. But Liverpool have only signed 1 player, and you need a whole midfield rebuild. You know, you've lost Milner, you've lost Navigator. I know not important players and they felt like that, but you clearly need a new midfield, and you've got 1 new player. Now, I can't say I watch Liverpool fan base channels, clearly. I'm friends with a few, but I don't watch their stuff due to the fact, you know, it's Liverpool based. It's not really going to interest me too much. But yeah, I don't see so much on Twitter like massive meltdowns, because I'm obviously friends with them all on Twitter as well. But don't see massive meltdowns as you kind of see at the Arsenal fan base. And we don't really need a rebuild, if I'm honest. We just need to strengthen the squad depth. We don't need a rebuild, unlike Liverpool and some other teams in the Premier League. Big up to King. Hope you're doing well. Sorry, wrong button. Hope you're doing well, mate. They're all FSG out halberds. See, the thing is, Liverpool will have money to spend. Klopp will have that money. I don't know what it is with Klopp. I really don't. I'd love to know. Oh, error in the Israel defence here. Is Smith Rowe? No penalty, says on Gibbs White. That one, for me, could do with a check, if I'm honest, because that one looked like a penalty. Gibbs White is down. Let's have a look at this. I might show the replay. It probably is a penalty because these refs are absolutely useless. Let's have a look. So Gordon to Smith Rowe. Beautiful ball into Gibbs White. Camera's not moved quick enough. Don't think he did. Don't think he got the ball, the Israel player. It's a penalty. I still think it's a penalty. Never mind. McAllister is a good start, but still need a DM, another CM, and a left-footed centre-back, 100%. Klopp is stubborn. He neglected the midfield last season. I'll get into your comment in a minute, King. FSG of back, Klopp, Allison, Van Dijk, Nunes. List goes on as long as Great Ball of China. How's ESR been? Well, he's been playing on the left. He's had some good touches, some not so good first touches, but yeah, been a good game for him so far. England haven't been fantastic. They were in the first 10 minutes. But Smith Rowe is cutting in a lot from the left. And has a couple of really nice little touches in him. Did score a disallowed goal. He just looks good, Smith Rowe. Every time I see him, I was so excited to see. Just excited to see him in the Arsenal shirt next season. Really am. I think he's so good. England really need to get this second goal. They're bossing possession like they did the first half, but Israel have shown quality now. So you need to prepare for this. Here's Ben Johnson. Out to Anthony Gordon. Back to Curtis Jones. Here's Gordon. Just passing it around, going from right to left right now. Just gives White, dinking by Gardner. Good collection by the goalkeeper. People saying FSG out. I'll take talking garbage. Look, I can see it from both sides, points of view for the bit FSG. We'll see what happens with the next season. Big season for the Smith. I think we'll definitely see him more centrally. He's got his own coach with him at the moment. Is there a comeback by Switzerland? Oh yeah, Switzerland have got 2 back against Italy. Come back in that game. Why do I choose? Yes, I chose the wrong game. Looks like I chose the wrong game again. But at least I still haven't got a 0-0. I'm happy about that. I've not had a 0-0 for so long now. It's all good. Oh, here comes Madueke. Oh, I thought he was going to find Smith Rowe then. Oh. Oh, England got to stop being sloppy. Hang on. Got Moss in the house. Hey lads, happy Sundays. Been watching second half here. Israel is a no joke, as we saw under 21's nice Dutch jersey, Bobby. Dutch jersey? It's the England jersey. What are you on about? What I missed for Moss first half. Who scored? Nice lineup. Finished gold just a bit ago. Beauty Dane, Tropical Sask. Well, the goal scorer was Anthony Gordon. We had a goal disallowed in the first half, but England started off well in the first 10 minutes. Other than that, England kind of let Israel back in. But yeah, Israel don't look too threatening at this point in time. They're making another couple of changes now. Azulai is coming off for Toklamati. I think there's another change as well somewhere. There we go. Leu is coming off. And Hofmeister. I love his name. Hofmeister. The Hofmeister is on. Love that name. I think attacking mid will suit ESR. Has all the potential to 100%. That's basically, this is how England line up. They've got 4 attacking midfielders in Madueke, Gibbs White, Gordon, and Smith Rowe. And yeah, all 4 look great. And I will include Gordon. I do like Gordon. I just think he needs to improve in certain areas, but I think he can do it. How goes it, King? Yep. Thank you very much. We have finally achieved it on this stream. So big up the England. Big up Mossy Mars. Yeah. It's Cole Palmer's coming on here. And Madueke is coming off. I do like Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer is very good. Israel, I noticed that under 20s decent talent, but really play like a band of brothers. They don't play like that here. Cameron Archer is coming on as well. So they're bringing an actual striker on now. And Anthony Gordon is coming off. Hey, I know I'll get a gent over here too. Hofmeister name. Hofmeister's a brilliant name in it. I absolutely love that. Hofmeister. Can Arsenal just sign him just so I can say Hofmeister's come on? I love saying that name. Turner saved a nice penalty last night on Leon Bailey. Finished 1-1 between Jamaica and America. KMV and Lion 2. Yes, 100%. But no, it's England's... I don't know what colour this is, to be fair. I'm colourblind, so I struggle. So I don't know. No idea. don't know what colour it is. Red. I know this is like a very nice burgundy, which is why I like it. This burgundy is lovely. But I don't know what colour this actual shirt is. I'm losing the night tick, which annoys me actually. Palmer needs to leave on loan. He does for me. He's got so much talent. Just looks so good. But yeah, I think a loan. To be honest, it wouldn't surprise me for next season. He either goes to Burnley or Leicester City on loan, because Enzo Maresca has obviously gone to Leicester now, so that's another Man City coach. Oh, I love this Hofmeister. I just love hearing. And to be honest, he's quite a big chap as well. He just suits him. Hofmeister. Yeah, it's 3-0 up. Italy were as well. So that's a mad one. Checks up. Yeah. 1-0 first half. Hofmeister. Where does he play? I want to go and sign him. Hofmeister. Plays for Ironi Kirat Shimona. Even the name of his club's awesome. Ironi Kirat Shimona. Right, anyway, free kick to England. Oh, it's all right for some. Bit of goal for Moss. All right, Gibbs White going to take the free kick here. Interesting decision by the goalkeeper. I suppose he doesn't trust his defenders that well. He could have just left it to the defenders to deal with, to be honest, but there we go. But to be fair, Perez has had a good game. Anyway, England throw in. There's more and more. How does this happen? Is there a second game in the same stadium or something? Because over the duration of the game, more and more people attend. They just drag them off the streets or something. It's a much better turnout than yesterday's game. Yesterday's game was awful for turnout. Here's Smith Rowe. Come up to 64 minutes played now. Oof. Goes out for an Israel goal kick. Norway versus France. To Moss, it's the biggie. That's Moss's big game. France have so much talent, be super tough for Vikings. Have to beat them in the air, I say, and be rough and hard on the flank. Say. But as it stands right now, England are through to the quarterfinals with all 2 wins. England just need to keep things nice and calm. Don't make any silly errors. If I was them, I'd also get a second goal. So I think Hofmeister's defensive mid, which again suits him because he's a big fella, well built. I just want to see if there's enough quality in there for me to go, yeah, someone in the Premier League or Championship pick him up, please. I just want to be able to say Hofmeister more often. Poor clearance by England. Israel continuously attacking here now. That was Smith Rowe with the poor clearance as well. Still Israel with the ball. Dinks it in. Goes out for an England goal kick. Swiss goals were Mary and Anduna. I like that Anduni. Nonto got one. My Italian. Favourite Italian, Nonto. Here comes Cole Palmer here. Free kick to England. Sadly, this abuse happens in every country, and sadly, it's a horrible thing. It shouldn't exist in any country. But yeah, it's a horrible thing that happens. I've got Swiss Italia on and England and Blue. He's on about baseball again. That sport does not exist to me. Oh, beautiful. Smith Rowe. What a goal. Get in there.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scar.
Smith Rowe were a great finish there. That's what we're talking about, England. Come on. See if I can go through the what happened in a minute. Gibbs White, Smith Rowe, 1-2. Brilliant. Brilliant strike by Smith Rowe as well. Brilliant strike. With his right foot as well. Absolutely brilliant. Cricket does not exist to us. Mate, I don't even talk about the cricket. I'll be honest, I do not talk about the cricket. I pay attention to it. That's all I do. I prefer T20s and the fast cricket because it's fun. And Smith Rowe is now coming off for Harvey Elliott. And Angel Gomez is coming off. And Oliver Skip is on. Great goal. England, great pass. Yes, and gets it back. Was that Gibbs White? Yeah. Gibbs White's had a good game as well. Head of Bobby for once. Yes, you probably are actually. I watch it through the app. I'm guessing you can get it on TV and stuff. I can't get it on TV, so yeah. I don't know how you're getting it better than we are. Obviously, we're in Europe. You're North America. It seems a little bit weird. I find it weird. It's not shown on TV, normal TV, for us in the UK. But what am I to know? ESR being in. No, he was on the left. What I would say, left attacking midfielder. It was hugging the left the most. But with the way that England set up, they do have 4 attacking midfielders. Madueke on the right, Gordon, Gibbs White, and Smith Rowe. I do think he can play midfield. He cuts in so often. So, yeah, for me. Oh, it's the app. Oh, it's the app for you as well. I don't know more. Bit weird, isn't it? Left wing, yeah. What's the score? It's 2-0. Big up to Grassroots. Oh, big up to Gobs. That's what you do. It was. Big up to Gobs. It's 2-0, mate. England 2, Israel 0. Smith Rowe with the second goal. He's had a good game. Mainly played on the left, but cut in a lot. Very good strike with his right foot as well. Grassroots, sweet handle, Gumza. Yeah, don't worry. I knew what you meant anyway. Here comes is in France at the moment. Night for somebody. But he's coming back. He's coming back to what will be a crazy week for Arsenal Football Club. So be prepared, Gumza. Be prepared, because you might have to jump on stream with me at some point this week. There might be some breaking news. I expect at least 3 lots of breaking news, maybe 4 if we're lucky. But yeah, it's going to be a lot going on this week. A lot going on. Grow that grass, Gubsy. Any news, Bobby? You'll find out this week. You'll find out the news this week. So yeah, it's going to be a busy week for Arsenal Football Club. That's all I will say. Coming to 73 minutes played now. Been golfing all morning. It's all right for some. Timber and Lavia seem super close or done. I'm not answering it. Oh, hang on. Archer. Oh, he's taken too much of an extra touch there. Damn it. He should have just shot before he had another touch. Timber, yes. Lavia, further than most of the deals. Southampton need to reduce that price that they're asking for by quite a lot, to be honest. For Arsenal, they're not happy with that price tag that they put on his head, and I totally get it. Totally get it as well. It is a crazy price. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm not saying James Garner's had a bad game at right back, because he's not. But it seems weird to have him out there. Because, they've got Max Aarons, they've got Ben Johnson who's on the left today. Luke Thomas could play as a left back. Technically, they could get away with Colwill at left back as well. I think James Gardner is not the type of player I put as a right back. Something's happened off the ball here. Yellow card for Curtis Jones. Agag is down. I don't know what happened. Let's have a look. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see this because it was out the picture, I think. Yeah, Ben Johnson went down. Whatever happened off the screen, so I don't know. I'll let that we might see now. Here's Curtis Jones. Hang on. Okay. Hagag, or Hagag, or whatever his name is, definitely did something he shouldn't have done to Jones. I didn't see what Jones did to him. Sutton still Southampton, yeah. Well, they've just had the new manager, so now it will be a lot happening. A lot of talent on England, France, Holland, mate. I was not impressed with at all. That was a bad performance yesterday. Okay, I was just seeing the reaction by Curtis Jones. Hagag should not be doing what he was doing. Nothing was hitting his face at all there. Absolutely awful. 2 bad fouls sort of from Israel, but bad reaction, Curtis Jones. Wasn't bad, but it wasn't what like Hagag went down for. Coming to 77 minutes played. Still England 2, Israel 0. Here comes Israel trying to build an attack. Dealt with by England here. Well played by Harvey Elliott there. Couldn't find Gibbs White though. Here comes Israel on attack now. Foul. Breakaway, poor miss. Two should have tied it up. Breakaway, poor miss. Abdunia, the player I like, missed it. It's Italia trying to hold on. It's still just 3-2, is it? Let's have a look. It's now 1-1 between Germany and Czech Republic. Hey, darling. Yeah, Switzerland. Jacob Ramsey's coming on now. Coming on for Gibbs White. Good quality strength in squad, if I'm honest. Very impressive. So there's about 10 minutes left to play. So the commentator's saying, quite surprised, but I think this is the type of competition when you've got to play like a game every 3 days in what is quite stifling heat in Georgia and Romania. They are got somewhat of a heat wave going on. Ramsey, unlucky by Harvey Elliott there. I think to rotate when you've got the quality in depth of the squad, there's no harm in doing it, you know. And it's more the attacking players that you need to rotate because they're the ones that have the bigger influence on the game, and you need them 100% all the time. So I don't see why the commentator's picking on that when you've got the likes of Gibbs White, you've got the likes of Anthony Gordon, you've got so much attacking talent there. Of course, some are going to have to be rested. It's mad not to have some rested. You can't have every single player playing. And it's a good headache for Lee Carsley to have. I'm not even going to look at that because I guarantee that's baseball related. It's baseball related, isn't it, Moss? I am not talking about baseball. Baseball should be banned. If it's not going to be banned, they should set the ball on light so at least it makes it entertaining. Yeah, this is why I'm watching England. This is why I'm watching him, because Gareth Southgate has nothing to do with this team. It's about Oakland. Yeah, so obviously the Oakland Raiders is what you're kind of suggesting as well. I know nothing about baseball, so I don't even know they've got a baseball team. I think it was Tony I was talking to this about. I would be furious, absolutely furious. And I think we were talking mainly about the MK Dons and Wimbledon situation. But obviously we've got into the American sports because it happens way more often over there. I find it furious that happens. I think it's a disgrace. Yeah, I just I honestly, I just find it so wrong that a team can just move location like this. Here comes England now. Here's Cole Palmer, little dink. But yeah, I find it absolutely horrid. You know, I feel because you know what, I'm more about the fans than I am about like a specific club. I love fans and I love how they support their club as long as they're respectful. Um, so I feel for all these people that would have put so much money into their team, which they would have done. You know, it's not cheap to buy a jersey or anything like that. And all of a sudden, that they just up and leave that location to go like thousands of miles away, something like that. I don't know how far. Some of them pretty far away from where they started. I just find that wrong. Like obviously with me, it's the San Diego. Obviously, we had the San Diego Chargers, and they moved to LA. Not such a big move, but it's still quite far. You know, in England terms, it's miles away. You know, it'd be an absolute disgrace to move that far away. But in American terms, it's not that far. And when we talk about this, we'll obviously talk about the new MLS team that's starting up in 2025. Obviously, I've got to support them because it's San Diego. Anything San Diego is pretty much me. San Diego's, yes, I know I love Seattle and I talk about Seattle, but San Diego is where a lot of my family are from. So that will be my new MLS team. But we were talking about the fans because a lot of the LAFC fans are from San Diego. So it's going to be interesting what happens with the San Diego fans that support LAFC when the new San Diego team gets created. And I've said categorically I will still support both because I love LAFC, I love their fans, I love just everything about that club. But I will also love San Diego. And it will be very much like an Arsenal-West Ham situation for me, where I will want one team to win, but just 1-0, get it over and done with. Let's move on. Come on to 85 minutes played now. To be honest, doesn't look at any threat from Israel at all. I think apart from about 20 minutes, Israel looked fairly decent. Other than that, they've looked bog standard, to be honest. England have managed to go back into second gear a few times, and that's when Israel came into it a little bit. But England looks so good going forward. When they connect, they're sublime. But it'll be interesting to see who they get in the quarterfinals. I'm hoping I will be doing that game. What I might do is, if England are on the Saturday, if they're the later kickoff, I might just do that one. But I was planning on doing the 5 o'clock kickoff games for the quarterfinals. But I will probably try my best to do the England game if in the quarterfinals. Another thing wrong with football is giving these snot-gopping players private jets while getting. Oh, God. They are treated like gods, aren't they? It's kind of annoying because they're not. They're paid an absolute fortune. Yeah, it's just madness. This hasn't been great by Israel. Here comes Ramsey. Corner. And Germany are losing. So I'm hearing from my ear. Yes, they are. They're losing 2-1. So the situation is getting very critical for Germany here. It's Germany are running on 1 point. The Czechs will be on 3. Israel will be on 1. Is that right? Yeah, Israel will be on 1 point. Germany will be on 1 point. Czech Republic will be on 3. England will be on 6. So England are through. And then Germany would have to beat England. Oh dear. Okay. And to be honest, England might rest a lot of their main players as well to get ready for the quarters. So it could happen. But do England ever want to lose to Germany? Being part German, part English, it's a little bit hard for me. However, I am more English than I'm German. So England is my first love. Germany is someone I admire from a distance. Here comes Harvey Elliott. No free kick. To be fair, it looked like he fell over himself, to be honest. Yeah, lead off home run. Oh, see, honestly, I get tricked into what you're talking about. Wonder if I can like type in what I can ban from the chat log, which anything to do with baseball. I should have just saw the home run and knew what you're on about. So come up to 90 minutes. Probably going to be 4 minutes of injury time. I'm going to guess 4. This is how exciting the game is to me. I'm now guessing how long there's going to be an injury time. I'm going to guess 4. But to be fair, Israel have offered nothing now. This is England's game. This will be an absolute shock if anything else happens. So yeah, it's England's game now. Let's see how many minutes of injury time there is. 4. Yes. Predicted it right. Yes. Don't win anything, but I got it right. Absolutely no idea. I'm guessing you're trying to be clever now with the baseball stuff. Icons, I have no idea. Why does one of them look like Macaroons? Honestly, what's that? One of them looks like a flashbang. Then maracas, and then kaboom, and then eyeball. Is that an eyeball? Seriously, I don't know what any of that is. We've just got over 3 minutes of injury time left now. Late tackle there by the Israeli on Colwell. Didn't really touch the player though, if I'm honest. I think, to be honest, Israel lost their heads a little bit because their performance has been really bad, and they really have been bad. They had a little bit of a spell in the first half where they looked a little bit dangerous, but I was told to, and it wasn't by you, Moss, actually, it was by someone else, that look out for the under-21s Israel team. They're pretty good. Not for me. And this is just this performance. It's not saying that they're not good in general. This performance has been awful. Very much similar to Holland's one yesterday. I thought that was before, but was poor. If they do make it through to the cause, they're going to have to improve a lot. Israel and Holland, to be fair. So free kick to England. There's literally just a minute left now. Here's Archer. $20 seconds left. The ref might as well just blow the whistle, if I'm honest. I think he probably will when whilst England's just passing it around, because there's, yeah, there we go. Full time, people. Big up to everyone. Big up to getting us over the 500 today. Really appreciate it. I will be back in just over an hour on this channel talking about transfers. And it's all confirmed transfers. No rumours in this. This is all 100% complete transfers. So none of this here we go is a transfer. It's 100%. Swiss nearly completed another comeback extra minutes and must still enjoying the Switzerland versus Italy game. Let's just quickly type in full time for everybody that tunes in a little bit late. It does happen. So the Czech Republic and the Germans are still drawing 1-1. Norway, France should be comboed. I will give updates then. Yeah, you give updates. It shouldn't be that much of a long show, to be honest, but probably about half an hour. I've got to go through all 20 teams of all the confirmed transfers in and out. So yeah, I'll be back at 8 to do that. So big up to everybody and hope to see you there. Take care, everyone, for now. And I shall see you all very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.